ride half of the east loop of the Sky Islands Odyssey bikepacking route today. The route was created by Sarah J. Swallow and is published on bikepacking.com. And I broke the loop up into 2-day rides rather than camping or trying to do the whole 134-mile loop in one day. So this is the second half. I didn't take a video of the first half actually, but I'm starting from Green Valley, Arizona, all the way on to the westernmost point of the route, just because it's close, easiest access to Tucson, where I'm staying. We're going to be doing a big loop basically around those mountains there, over to Patagonia, and then cutting up north on 82, and then heading back this way, rather than going, the loop continues east of 82, over Canelo Pass, something. I did that the other day. That was a really, really awesome ride. So anyway, here comes the second half today. There's the Santa Rita Mountains straight ahead, where we're headed. First bit of gravel now from my starting point in Green Valley. Alright, here's the trail. We're on the Juan Bautista de Anza historic trail. Nice to be off of the road. I didn't realize, but the spot where I parked was actually about 4.5 miles north of where I connected to the route, and then from there I had another 3.5 or so miles just on the I-19 frontage road. So not so nice. Plus a really strong headwind. But here we are, getting out into the wilderness a little bit. Heading east now. Got this crosswind, which is much nicer than the headwind. I'm 19 miles into my route today, and it's been slow going. Even though I was just on pavement for a while, but that headwind is really slowing me down. I think I did some wrong math when calculating my route today. I was originally thinking probably going to be like 85-90 miles. However, with the so the total Sky Islands Odyssey East Loop is 134. The part that I did the other day was 70 miles, but 12 of that was on the highway between Sonoita and Patagonia. So that means I actually did 58 miles of the route. So 134 minus 58, that's like, so 134 miles the full route minus 58 of the route the other day. I believe we have 76 miles of the route to ride today. plus the 12-mile cut over on the road, Patagonia to Sonoita. And then I parked 4 miles away from the trail, so that's 8 more miles. So 76 plus 20. So, okay, maybe 96, something like that. When I just did the math a little while ago, I was thinking I was actually in for over 100. Either way, it's gonna be a long day, but it's beautiful out here, and I should have plenty of food and water. I have 2 almond butter and jelly sandwiches, chocolate chip cookie, 2 go-go squeezes, like applesauce, fruit pouch things, I love those things. A couple other, a bunch of little various snack bars. So I should have the sustenance, but it's gonna be a long day. If I realized it was this long, I would have probably started slightly earlier. I think I hit the road at like 9:15, and there's a good chance I'll be finishing up in the dark. I do have lights, so it's all right. Although I am supposed to have a little FaceTime virtual date with my girlfriend tonight, so I'm sorry, baby. Hopefully I'm not late. I'll do my best. Just let a little air out of my tires, and it's way better. It's still a bit bouncy, bumpy. This is really a rocky road. Maybe better travel than a mountain bike, but I have, this is the state all road with 650B by 2.1-inch tires, so basically mountain bike tires. I feel this bike is well suited to the route. You have to ride a little bit. You got to pick your routes well on the rough stuff, but much more efficient than a mountain bike on the paved sections. And I prefer drop bars anyway, for the variety of hand positions, and getting a little more aerodynamic helps in that headwind and just the long road stretches. And also just trying to stay as loose as possible on the bike. Real fluid, let the bike, you know, you guide the bike, but sort of let it bounce as it does while you're sort of hovering above it. My hands are super loose on the bars. That helps quite a bit. It's also easier on your body. If you're tense, you get sore, your muscles wear out. Stay loose. Walking this one. Some pretty steep hills back here. I've been on a pretty steep, long climb for a while now. There are some flat sections in between, but then some really steep sections where I've had to get off and walk. But we're getting up pretty high. We're at about 4,800 feet elevation. Not sure what the height of this pass will be at. But it's nice, it warmed up today. Turned into a sunny day, so I'm in a t-shirt and comfortable. The other day on the other part of the loop, for a lot of it was kind of chilly. I was wearing shorts, had a few layers, but so I'm wearing pants today. But comfortable in a t-shirt now. I believe I'm at the top of the pass, in between the I-19 side of the route out that way, and Patagonia over that way. According to my Wahoo, I'm at 5,051 feet. So kind of in like this high desert, shrubs and grassland, savanna type area. Haven't seen anyone in a long time. It's awesome. Super remote. I think maybe a little less than 20 miles to Patagonia down this way. It's perfect out. It's probably like 68 degrees or something. I'm gonna stop up here and eat some food, and then have a nice long descent, I think. I was wrong. Some more uphills. I was just at one of the passes, I guess. So I don't know how many more there'll be, but it is cool to be up here at the around 5,000 feet for a while rather than just come up, cross over it, and head down. But there's a lot of these steep rocky sections, which is causing me more hike-a-bike than I had expected, and more than I've ever had to do. So you never know. Oh, spinning out. But yeah, so the miles are going by pretty slow. I'm feeling pretty confident that I'm going to be finishing in the dark tonight. So hard to keep enough grip on the rear tire. Hey guys. How you doing? Good. How you doing?
Really good.
I knew I was following pretty fresh tire tracks. I didn't know how fresh they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys doing the Sky Islands?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice. So are you just finishing in Patagonia right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
It's so cool.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And you stop for the day? Or?
I split the full loop into two parts.
Okay.
So the other day I did from Patagonia, like that half of it to where it hits 83, and then I just took the highway back down to Patagonia.
Yeah.
So today I started in Green Valley over on that side, and I'm going to Patagonia, then up the highway, and then back to Green Valley. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's rougher terrain than I expected, so today's going to be a long day.
Same here.
We were talking about that. We
Yeah.
were like, the description is really not very good.
Yeah.
He was like, a roller coaster ride down in Patagonia. I was like, no.
Maybe this last part, but
Yeah.
getting through that little pass there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the first pass, I was like, oh sweet, now I got like a 20-mile downhill, and then it was like a mile.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a really cool, unique area, different than any other parts of the route so far. I just got into Patagonia. There was a really beautiful rocky, kind of like a white rock road area with really cool rock outcroppings. It was pretty different than anything else I'd been through on the route so far. That was like 2 miles ago, but the GoPro battery died as soon as I started recording. So I just put in a fresh one. And 45 miles in, 4,300 feet of climbing. And it's slow going today. It's 4 hours and 25 minutes of riding. So averaging 10.3, which on the other loop over to the east of here, I averaged 14 miles per hour for the full loop. And the terrain was definitely, the roads were a bit smoother. There's a lot of washboard on the gravel, but not as much like rough, rocky, chunky areas, and less climbing. This half of this ride has already out-climbed the whole other ride, I think, or about the same. So I'm gonna take 82 up to 83, and then just like a mile up 83, and then connect back onto the route heading west, back across the Santa Ritas towards Green Valley. Coming up on a border patrol checkpoint. Thanks, man. You too. I'm back on the route on Santa Rita Road, and here we go into a gnarly headwind yet again. Seems like instead of coming out of the southwest, it's like a lot more out of the west, which is where I'm headed. So it's gonna be a slow, windy ride back, but it's a beautiful day. I'm here to ride bikes, and I'm doing that, doing what I love, and feeling really grateful that I can do this. And that I'm here doing it, because there's so many people who just don't have the opportunity to do what they want to do, or maybe don't create that opportunity. So I'm feeling grateful that I'm here. Sad feedlot. Hey cows. Hey guys. Hello. Whoa, what's up, buddy? Can I come through? That was nice of those guys. Giant bulls that I wouldn't want to anger. Getting to the top of another hike-a-bike over here. Really steep, rocky national forest road, but another amazing landscape. I think I'm kind of on top of this plateau now. Let's see what the elevation is. 52, 58, so over 5,000 feet. High plateau. Beautiful time of daylight as well. It's like 4:15. And I'm gonna keep riding. It's 4:30 p.m. and I'm about 66 miles in, I think. The sun went down behind the clouds maybe 15 minutes ago, and it really cooled off since then, so I'm gonna stop and put some layers back on, have a snack. Bike's doing well, and then there's the big mountain with that snow. So I'm curious to see how close this route ends up getting up into there, how much elevation we continue to gain. See where we're at. We're at 54.26. So I don't think we'll get too much higher. This is one of those descents where it'd be a little nicer on a mountain bike, but doable with a little bit of underbiking. I think I'm at the high point of this part of the route. I'm at elevation 5512, so 5,500 feet elevation. Gorgeous skyline, clouds, and we're at this sort of mountaintop crossroads up here. This is super nice. Riding through this forested area, pretty smooth road. Little descent. Out of daylight, but it sure is a beautiful time to be here. I'm still up around 5,500 feet. It's kind of been just going up and down, staying around this elevation, but I believe I'm about to be, or very close to be, starting the descent down towards Green Valley. I made it down out of Box Canyon with enough daylight back onto some more maintained, smoother gravel roads. No real major rocks or potholes to watch out for, just a bit of washboard. So I'm in luck. Better terrain for night riding with the light that I have. Probably have to pull that out in like 15 minutes. This is getting dark. Ready for this sunset view. Check that out. It's actually really nice riding with a light. It's really points out, the shadow really makes all the texture in the road surface stand out. Yeah, this is sweet. Wow. That was an amazing ride. So cool riding through the sunset, just seeing like every phase of the sunset. And then I actually really enjoyed riding in the dark with the headlight on a cool sort of like wavy sandy road. That was a lot of fun. And then I split off the route when I got back to the part where I connected with it. Came back to this parking lot here where I parked, and I got slightly turned around once I left the route and was heading back here, so I did probably an extra mile, which was kind of perfect because it put the ride at 100.5 miles. So yeah, 100 miles, 9 hours of ride time in the saddle. Overall longer than that because I started at 9:30 and now it's like, or 9:15 and now whatever time it is, 7,400 feet of climbing, ten and a half hours total of the experience. But I still feel good. I would definitely consider riding the entire route in a day. That's kind of what I was testing out by doing these 2 loops. I didn't stop and refill water anywhere. I would need to do that or carry more, but I'd rather just probably stop in Patagonia or Sonoita or here or some, this area, and refill water. Food, you could probably carry enough food, no problem. I didn't eat nearly all the food that I brought, so I'm about to destroy my other almond butter and jelly. Cannot wait for that. My cookie got really smashed, so I'm just gonna like eat all the crumbs and drive home, and I got a burrito that I made last night waiting for me, so that's gonna be good. I hope you enjoyed the journey here, and get out here and ride this route if you can. It's amazing. Cheers.